Hello everybody, welcome to the Thoughts Party. I hope you are all doing well. Today I have a story for you. A principal, a head teacher at Camas High School in Washington State in the United States. She has come out and she wrote a status on Facebook mentioning that Kobe Bryant's death, he deserved it, and karma, it's payback time with karma, giving him a payback. So she's a principal at Camas High School. She's had to resign actually because of all the controversy around the status that she posted. It's just unclear why a principal would actually, post such a comment. Knowing that you are a leader and that you look after minors and minors are looking up to you, it's quite bizarre that you'd post that. So it's a Washington State high school and she's resigned. She resigned last Friday. She's had so much backlash from all sorts, from people from all walks of life. And as, fans and friends and obviously his family is continuing to mourn Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter's death and all the families involved. It's unclear why this head teacher, her name is Liza Sejkora, she announced her resignation actually last Friday afternoon. And Jeff Snell, the superintendent for Camas High School District, he told the news that they'd actually placed Sejkora on administrative leave last Tuesday. So they did take very quick action on that. It's just really, really unbelievable. And it just goes to show you really how differing opinions can be seen as absurd. And, people still have supporters for this. I'm sure there are definitely people that support what she said. And it's just really crazy. I don't know. Have you heard about this? What's your thoughts on this? How do you feel about this? Because she has been fired from her job. She's come under a lot of fire, actually, with social media comments. She's, to think that Kobe Bryant lost his life at 41. He had so much ahead of him and his 13-year-old daughter that she could come out and say, well, he got what was coming to him. She specifically said in her words, quote unquote, not gonna lie, seems to me that karma caught up with the rapist today. And she actually wrote that on January the 26th. And with the post, she ended with a shrug emoji. So, it seems like she was very firm in what she said. Also, when she was questioned, she didn't deny it. How can you deny its Facebook status? So, she did actually not deny that she'd posted it. She actually admittedly said that she was actually the one that posted it. And she said it stayed up for an hour before she removed it. So, now everything is actually public. So even whether you post it up for 2 minutes, it can still be screenshot. So, with her position and all of that, she should have known that really it wasn't appropriate at all. And being a leader of minors, that is very inappropriate to do that. But as always, I am sure that she has supporters that will support her all the way. And, it's just that way. But at least speedy action has been taken. She has been fired and she's on administrative leave. So at least that is action. But let me just play you a quick, short audio of it if I can get that. Hold on. Right.
Regarding your 2 personal Facebook posts regarding the death of Kobe Bryant. People are hurt by your comments. You issued an email apology to families, but parents are furious that a public leader like yourself would even say something like that on social media. How do you respond to that criticism?
I am disappointed that I made the comment in a public forum like Facebook. I have learned that what we continue to teach our students, that nothing's actually private on social media. With that said, I made 2 posts. I put one up, I took it down, and I put another one up, all before having any details of the extent of the tragedy. That was ill thought, and as I've shared in an apology, the result was tasteless, and so my apology is around a poor decision I made.
As an educator, what lessons have you learned from this, and what lessons does this teach our students?
A lesson I already knew, which is think before you speak, think before you post, think before you engage in any sort of type of communication. What I'm hoping my students learn today is that I have a strong desire to repair trust with them. I read a prepared apology to them that because I was so nervous, because I've disappointed 2,200 kids. And so I read it, and the students told me it sounded fake. So I spent the rest of my day reaching out to kids, meeting 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 4-on-1, 6-on-1, to really talk to them about how I can go about building trust back with our students. And I'm also interested in doing that within our school and community.
What are you hearing from the students during those visits? Many things. Frustration. I didn't put together a piece for our students that the incident referenced is from 2003, and nearly none of our students were born then. So they know a different public figure than the one I referenced. I have learned a little bit more about Kobe Bryant and since 2003 his approach that I wish I had known before I made a rash decision to post something to social media. The students are saying things that I'm agreeing with. One student said to me, kids will trust you again, but it will take time. And I said to him, I love my job, I love this school, and I love the students, and I'm patient, and I will take whatever the time it takes to build that trust back. What are some things you need to do to build that trust?
First, I'm listening. So one student emailed me an idea to have an assembly. I thought an assembly is too big, much like an all-call on our school. Might not feel personal enough. So there have been some other suggestions, and I'm working with district support to plan some next steps based on what we're hearing from our students and our staff in our community.
So what does this moment teach us about the power of the written word?
Multiple students today reminded me of a message I sent out last year that words matter. I actually intend to go look at it tonight and remind myself of something I said.
Well, let's leave it there. I will post the link below so you can follow that as well. And I just wanted to end it there where she said words matter. And indeed, we all know that words matter. On Thoughts Party, we always share our words of wisdom and advice, our perspectives. So we know that words matter a whole lot. And I think, I don't think she's sincere. All of what she's saying seems quite staged and it's all well thought out. And she's definitely someone that I'm sure uses the N-word at home. But it seems like she knows how to cover herself up quite well. Put on a great facade, but I know behind all of that, she's still believes in what she's said. So who's Karma's caught up with whom now? Seems like Karma's caught up with her. So all of her hateful comments, seems like that's caught up with her. So that was the apology the week before, but since then she has been placed on administrative leave. I don't know what that will entail after. But yeah, just wanted to bring your attention to that, and I will keep you updated with more unfolding stories and issues. Do chime in, let me know what you think, what your thoughts are about this. Do you think she's sincere? What do you think? Let me know, and the link will be in the description box below. As always, comment, like, and subscribe and share. Thank you as always. Bye-bye.